My name is Josh Winkler. I am a Minnesota artist. I live in southern Minnesota between Mankato and St. Peter. As an artist, my work is mostly about the past, present, and a speculated future of the American landscape. I'm really interested in the history of place, what has happened somewhere in the past, and how European American westward expansion has manipulated the land and changed the histories of places in often negative ways. And then I think about what's coming in the future. I went to undergraduate school for architecture. I just realized I didn't want to bring this giant new building into the world. It wasn't my thing. I took an art class and I just really enjoyed it, and then I became a drawing major, and I took a print class and it kind of blew my mind. When I finished undergraduate school, I did a 5-month hike. Hiked 2,200 miles on the Appalachian Trail, and I'd never done anything like that before, and it was a really pivotal moment in my life. Like, it really helped me understand what connecting to the land was. Print media has always been used to disseminate information, from the earliest prints, like spreading Buddhism from China to Japan, to like contemporary protest marches today, where there's screen prints and woodcuts that people are holding up in the streets. And it's important for me, for my work, to be part of that, a continuation of that history today. I also really appreciate how print media is tied to labor and like the working class. And I find that just the act of producing in the studio, the long hours, that labor, that's also important to me. I mostly work with woodcut in all the print media, and I just love the richness of the oil-based inks. I recently did a woodcut where there's this jewel blue water that's just really meant to emphasize that water as a natural resource, like this this precious thing, and there's very little of it, but it looks just so seductive, whereas the rest of the landscape is just kind of depleted. Color can be a way to exaggerate an idea, or to filter an idea through my own perception rather than present like a shared reality. I'm also using the multiple to repeat an image in the same space to kind of immerse the viewer, surround the viewer with the content of the work. So it's often at a human scale. I want them to think about what happened somewhere in the past. We have this beautiful country with all these amazing, varied landscapes. But when you go to these places, you also think about how much has been lost, because so little of what was originally here is still here. All the work that I make is tied to direct experience of the places that the work's about. So I'll travel around to spots, do drawings, take photographs, write, and then build work from those experiences. I have to thank Rachel for being open to that as well, but she's also up for these types of creative challenges. Art is so important. People need to be expressing themselves, doing weird, strange things. The more unique things that people are putting out into the world, the better we all are for it. It spawns creativity in the community as a whole.